Alright guys, welcome back to the Schalke career mode here on FIFA 20. This is episode 3 and it just seems like the episodes are getting bigger and bigger. Today we're going to be taking on Bayern Munich, and what a chance this is to show that we can compete at the top of the Bundesliga, if we can put in a positive performance against them. But before that happens, we're still waiting to see if we can sign any more players. In the last episode we signed Timo Werner. He came in, he scored 4 goals on his debut, so we're still looking in to get CH. If we can't get him, we're probably going to settle for either Hulk or Lozano. Another 2 players I've added to the short list recently: Van de Beek and James Maddison. I don't want both, but I would definitely like one before the transfer window ends. So I believe that we managed to get the deal for Lozano. We can go ahead and try and get the player to sign, but I don't know if we're gonna. I think we're gonna wait and see what Sijic says, because we can get Hulk. We can get Hulk relatively cheap on the same position. Albeit, yes, Lozano will be a much better option going forward. They've got back to us and they've came back with a counter offer of that's simply not good enough. 76. Nah, we're gonna have to negotiate that. We just cannot afford to pay 76.1 million euros. Now, to be honest, I don't even know if I'd want to pay that. But we're just gonna. This is it. We're gonna have to offer. We'll offer 55, and we will throw in a few perks to try and sweeten the pot. And if they say no to this, well, actually, the most we can offer is 43, because that's our budget. Fuck. Alright, so we're gonna have to offer that, and let's see what else. Edit sell-on clause. We'll give them a 10%. What else can? Is that all we can really propose? New transfer fee. We've done that. Remove, sell. That's all we can really do. So we're going to have to submit this offer. They will refuse it. Now they're saying that we don't have the money. Sorry guys, we're not going to get Sijic. It's unfortunate, but we just don't have the funds, so we'll keep an eye on these guys. Timo Werner has joined, obviously. We could try and get Lozano, although we don't want. Look at that. We've had to pay 48.1 million. I don't really want to spend that kind of money. We could get Hulk on the cheap, so I'm thinking we might actually just go and get Hulk. Hulk could play up front, he could play, on the wing. We've got numerous positions we could play Hulk. I think we might actually try and sign Hulk for this game. Lozano, I just don't want to pay 48.1 million, but do I really want Hulk? That's the thing, do we really want Hulk? I think we'll leave it for now and we'll see what else happens with the bids. So Alessandro Scoff has been sold to Red Bull Leipzig, so we got Timo Werner from them, and they've got Alessandro Scoff from us, 15 million euros. Another 11.5 has been currently added to our transfer budget, which is good. And Hulk has decided that the negotiations are over. We took too long apparently, so we will not be getting Hulk. As for these two, James Maddison and Van de Beek, James Maddison has just been signed by Werder Bremen, so no, he's on loan actually. So that means we can't get him. Perhaps for the future he's someone we'd try and sign, but surprised Leicester are actually loaning him out. But Van de Beek, we could try and get him. He has that something special. You know what? I think we'll try and put a bid in for Van de Beek. Donate Van de Beek just before this game against Bayern Munich. So our manager ratings went up to 91. Obviously someone's happy with us, but we have sold a lot of players, so we need to try and get a few guys in as well to try, balance that out. Delegate to buy is what's this transfer? What's his value? Does it not tell you? It doesn't tell you his value. Really? It must. Surely it must. It doesn't. Right, okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and value at 24. We'll go 25, and we're not gonna go any more than 38. I think that's fair. So we'll see if they get back to us, see what they say. I mean, 38 million, I think that'd be quite a lot of money for Van de Beek, but you don't know. I mean, I guess Ajax, they might not be in a position where they need to sell. But anyway, up next, guys, is the Bundesliga. It is Schalke at home at the Vettelns Arena versus Bayern Munich. What a game this should be. So here we are, Vettelns Arena. Looks packed out, looks like every single Nazi is in here tonight. Jokes, man, jokes. Didn't mean that. Anyway, here comes the players out. It's Bayern Munich versus Schalke. And what a game this should be. Bayern Munich probably weren't expecting an easy season. They were probably expecting tough competition from Dortmund. But I don't think they really expect any other team to mount a serious challenge. Could we mount that serious challenge? I don't know, but we looked impressive in our first game. Timo Werner scoring 4 goals in his debut match, and we've went with the exact same team. How can you change a team that, you know, got to a great start 4-2, and obviously there's only one man going to lead the line tonight, and that has to be Timo Werner, the guy that scored the quadruple goals in the last game. That is us on the sidelines, man. This is our first home game in charge of Schalke. Pretty sure the nerves are going through us at the moment. Bayern Munich, a lot of fresh faces in this team. The team's changed dramatically over the last couple of years. A lot of young players in this Bayern Munich team as well, as they try and you know, think of the future. Not a massive atmosphere in the stadium at the moment, but yeah, like I said, unchanged from the opening game, so hopefully we can build a decent team. And Timo Werner, like I said up front, he is very pacey and he is very prolific, and if he gets a chance, I do expect him to take it. As for Bayern Munich, they're going with Neuer in nets, no surprise there. Back 40, new signing Telles, Hernandez, Boateng and Pavard, Sanchez, Martinez and Cousins. And up front they're going with Coutinho, Art and Gnabry. So, I mean, not the strongest Bayern Munich team I've seen in my life. That's probably an understatement. One of the weakest Bayern Munich teams I've seen in my life, to be honest. But anyway, let's see how we go on then. Game underway here at the Fetlands Arena. And we want to try and take it to Bayern straight from the get-go. But that's not good with Caliguri losing it. And then it's a new man from Porto, Telles. It's Arp. I mean, I'm assuming Lewandowski's injured. Through to Arp. Oh, and he almost punished us. And something's happened here. The referees gave is it a free kick on the edge of the box? He has. So right, interesting. Didn't see nothing wrong there, but referee obviously must have been Specsavers, because he's seen everything. Even the shit we didn't see. Now it's a chance. I've stepped over it. Coutinho. Oh, it's off the bar. Oh, what an opportunity there early on. Oh no. I think that's it's only a free kick. I thought it was a penalty in the Stasic there. Silly foul to give away. Coutinho! And they finally get the goal. Coutinho, I don't know, man, he came very close with the free kick minutes ago, and this time he's went one even better. He's banged it into the back of the net. We haven't really got the starting blocks here. Someone's got an absolute shit few. It's getting blocked, but there you go. There's Coutinho. And I don't know. Disappointing. Should we have had someone on that side of the line, perhaps? But it's a great strike for Coutinho. Got to give him it. Bayern Munich 1, Schalke 0. Goes Kenny. Through to Caliguri. Oh! We've been down in the box and we've been given a penalty. So lots of fouls so far. And is he going to go into the book here? It's Alex Telles, the new signing for Porto, and he's just caught Caliguri there. Now the big problem is I've only had one penalty so far in this year's FIFA, and I'm fucking shit at them. So I'm not expecting this to go in. But let's see here. Oh, who's going to be taking it? I might just hit it straight down the middle. Hopefully the goalkeeper can't hear me. I mean, Werner did score a lot. I mean, it's going to be Caliguri to take this. He is the penalty kick taker, so. Oh my god! Caliguri skies it. Ah. Some poor guy in fucking upper stands there is going to get a bullet in the face. Oh, what a ball. Roman's through here. Roman against Gnabry. Roman! Oh, goal! We're level! No, you're given no chance there. And it is the winger Roman. And he has absolutely smashed that in. What a goal that is. He's replaced Conor Blanca as our starting left wing midfielder. And with shots like that, that's why, man. Neuer there, given no chance, and we're back level in the game. Not long gone, we weren't behind for long, couldn't get back on level terms with the penalty, but Roman making up for that. Blasts it in. Oh no! Offside! No, it doesn't look like it. I mean, it's hard to tell. Nubel's wearing more or less the exact same shirt as Bayern Munich. We just got back in level terms and Bayern Munich weren't behind for long. Coutinho there, the architect in that move. And why the hell have we got a Bayern Munich striker unmarked in the middle there? Someone has to answer to that. Just simply not good enough. It's Arp. Bangs the ball into the back of the net. Harit. Oh, Harit. Brilliant. Harit. Oh, right into the hands of Neuer, man. We're creating chances now, back and forward. Both teams going for it. Cracking game of Fifa here. McKennie. Out to Sheepka. Oh, we've got Ferner back post. Oh, it's almost gotten through to him there. We've won it back though. Harit. In towards Stamboli. Oh, right at Neuer. No way. Ferner dives in. I think he commits the foul. The referee will play on and that will be half time. It should be half time anyway. It is half time eventually. The referee does blow the whistle. My God, man, came so close there on several occasions of getting back on level terms. Couldn't find the goal in the end of that first half, but we've still got 45 minutes to do so. We're not out of this one yet, guys. We'll have a quick look here at the stats. And then you see, man, it's been a pretty even game, and we're a bit unlucky to be a goal down, but hopefully we can find something in the second half and actually connect with one of our good chances. Here we go, Caliguri. Oh, lovely through to Kenny. Oh, and it's a good challenge for Telles. This time he doesn't give away a penalty, he wins the ball. Caliguri, ready with the delivery. Moustachius is there. One of the worst headers I've seen in my life, and that is well over the bar. Stamboli. Caligiuri through to Stamboli again. Oh, goal! It's 2-2. It's great play for Schalke. And it is Stamboli there who finishes a lovely ball into the bottom there of the corner. Keeper, no chance. Neuer could do nothing about it. It was a great bit of play. The goal was coming. We were pressing and pressing forward, and finally we've got it. Great pass in there. Lovely stuff. Boateng tries to slide in. He's nowhere near the ball. And it's an easy finish. Well, not an easy finish, but it's a good finish then from Stamboli. Neuer, you can see, just not being able to get down. Grass cutter. 2-2. Bayern Munich now making their last substitution. Gnabry going off. Perisic coming on. I felt like Bayern Munich have left a lot of big guns on the bench here. It never started with Müller or Perisic. Perisic getting away though. Sani trying to track back. He's been done in there. Müller with a shot, and it's a Nubel diving down. Good save. Forces the corner. Ball comes in. It's not. Well, it's actually Ben Hernandez there. Good opportunity that was, but can we counter? Rahman. Rahman to Harit. Harit trying to find Rahman. Rahman's going to keep this in. Oh, Rahman! Rahman! Oh, no! Very good. Just going to go ahead and make off three substitutions. Matondo, Conor Blanca and Mendel coming on. Oh, that's a good chance. Sanchez, though, his shot saved by Nubel. Nubel had to make a few good saves in this last 10 minutes. Oh no, been done in there. McKennie now going to try and go it. Force Coutinho into something. Coutinho. Oh, that's another good save for Nubel. Oh, Lewandowski's on there. Oh no, 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 no! It's a good save for Nubel. That would have done it. Lewandowski was through. I think he was offside. Oh, look at that, man. He just about centimetres offside, and now that will probably do it unless... Well, there's one last attack here from this. Kenny lips the ball up. Where the ball's going, I've no idea, but the referee blows full-time whistle, guys, and it is a 2-2 draw. Still lots of goals, and I mean, we've got to be content with that. A draw against Bayern Munich. It's not every day you pick up a point against the champs. And yeah, man, we're still undefeated as we are 2 games into the season. If you look at the game, it's not like we were holding on, you know, and we just about snatched a draw. We were right in that match, and I think a draw is the fair result. Defeat would have been harsh on either side. And I'm just glad we got something. Definitely would have took a draw at the start, and that's what we got. So happy days. 4 points out of 6 after a very difficult start to the season. Away to Mönchengladbach, then Munich at home. It doesn't get much harder than that in the Bundesliga. So I think we can definitely be happy with our efforts so far. Bergstaller, I don't think is happy, but to be honest, I intend for him to be sold before the transfer window ends. So I don't think it's really going to matter how happy or unhappy he is. So he can suck a dick for all I care, because I just don't think he's going to be here. You give me an improve lineup change every week. There you go. So that's pretty much him told. And our manager rating with that draw is now up to 93. So we're doing pretty well at Schalke, and they seem happy with us. And they have to be happy. Come on, you can't be doing as good as we're doing, and for them not to be happy with us. McKennie is. Someone wanted McKennie. Oh, Frankfurt wanted McKennie, but we're going to keep him. The Hervin Lozano deal has broke down. That's unfortunate. Should we put in some? We'll put in a bid for. Let's see who we've got, because we definitely need to bring in a couple more players. Our squad is looking pretty damn thin. So let's see here. Ziyech, we just can't get. We can't afford the guy. Well, actually, we have sold a player since then. Perhaps we could get Ziyech. Van de Beek. Are they still considering that offer? They are. So we've still got the Van de. Should we try and get Ziyech and Van de? But then again, two like sort of cam role players. I think we'll just leave that then, and we'll see what Donny Van de Beek, see if he gets back to us. Maybe we need another another winger though. Caliguri was definitely not good in that game. He really wasn't, was he? And we've got news back. I've reached an agreement with Ajax to purchase Donny Van de Beek for €38 million. So we'll go ahead and we'll try and get that deal done. His weekly wage is currently €24,000. So we'll accept the offer first of all, and then we'll delegate his wages. So we'll start at 30, and we will be prepared to go to, I'd say 50. I don't want to go any more than that. I think that's reasonable. And then we'll see if he gets back to us before the next game. When is the transfer window end, by the way? Oh, I think it ends against Hertha Berlin, actually. Shit. So we need to get this deal in pretty soon. There's not a lot of time for us to be debating whether we're going to pay him this or pay him that. We kind of need to get the job done. And there's some players leaving on international duty. So McKennie, Koch, Kabak, Bergstaller, and Ferner all the way on international duty. Alright guys, that's going to do it then for this episode. I'm only playing one game an episode just because I'm on EA Access. I want to try and get as many players, not as many players, sorry, as many episodes, as much content as possible. Once I get the real game, I will be doing at least 2 or 3 games per episode. But this is it for episode 3. Next time we'll be back for episode 4. That'll probably be the last episode before the full game comes out. And we will be taking on Hertha Berlin, but not only that, it will be the transfer deadline day. So big episode coming up then. A win would possibly take us to the top of the table. It would keep our undefeated streak intact. And can we try and get a couple more faces in the Fetlands Arena? Hopefully, guys, let me know. Comment and share down below. And until, oh my God, Rice just went to Man City for €98 million. Holy fuck. And, Man United have just signed, not Man United, sorry, shit. Real Madrid have signed Pogba and Insigne. They mean business after a couple of years of being absolute dog shit. Looks like they really want to try and challenge Barca and get that La Liga title back. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it. Till next time. Peace.